Hey guys, it's Charlie. It's the 9th of July, Friday. And this video is going to talk about the breakdown crisis that America is in. The decline of America that is happening right now. You know, no longer am I going to refer to it as an abstract future event that's coming down the road like a 400-pound gorilla. It is here. It's in front of us, and it's happening now. I'm going to attach this article. The name of it is Shipping Our Economy, Our Jobs, and Our Prosperity to China, because it's a good foundation point to start. It shows how over the last 40 years, we've managed to systematically box up and ship our manufacturing technology and capacity to a communist nation. And at the same time, gutted the economy of the United States, gutted a capacity that we had, the world's #1 manufacturer, made the best products in the world, and now we have nothing. We have the titans on Wall Street trading synthetic derivatives around and calling it prosperity because they're using the slave labor of another country and lining the pockets of themselves and their shareholders. That is not prosperity. That is enslavement. It's not only enslavement of the people of the country that the products, the junk's coming from, it's enslavement of the population of this country because it leaves a middle class broken and dead and dying along the side of the road. If you think I'm mistaken, look at the latest unemployment numbers. 5 million people on emergency unemployment benefits. However, 370,000 of them came off the rolls last week. This crisis is about to heat up. Those people have no future. You know, there's a Chinese factory that makes the iPhone. Last year, 10 people, workers there, $300 a month, committed suicide. Why? My guess is because they have no future. They have no prospects of being an entrepreneur and making a better life for themselves and their family. So what's the difference between that worker in China and the 370,000 workers who are sitting at home without a job, without any money coming in whatsoever? What is the future of the middle class of this country? What is the future when you sit there for 99 weeks and you can't get a job and all of a sudden they cut off the funding to you? You have no future. You have no hope. You have no prospects. Think I'm mistaken? Think we're not in crisis? Let's take a little tour around the country real quick. If we go to the Midwest and look at what used to be the manufacturing heart of this nation, the engine, the economic engine of this nation, it's a war zone. They're plowing over homes in Detroit because they can't get $500 for them at auction. And what's the response of the citizens of that area? If you look at Cleveland, I'm trying to watch news last night, and it's interrupted with a urgent news bulletin that LeBron James is going to Miami. It cuts to the citizens rioting in the streets. Why? Because they don't have a job? No. They're burning jerseys. Because it's a modern day pop culture, let's see what the gladiators are doing mentality going on. If we look at the Southwest, we have a governor of the state of Arizona that is concerned because, her citizens are being murdered by drug cartels coming across onto U.S. soil, and she institutes legislation that just upholds the federal mandate, which is to protect our borders. I thought we were in a war on terror. We shouldn't have porous borders. We shouldn't have drug cartels coming across. But she tries to enact legislation to protect her citizens, and she's sued by the federal government. If we go a little bit further east, we have an actual state of martial law, in my opinion, in the Gulf of Mexico. If you're a reporter and you try to report some truth to the American people about the animals that are dying in the Gulf of Mexico, the habitat that's being destroyed in the Gulf of Mexico, the abject failure of BP in the Gulf of Mexico, and you get closer than 60 feet, you've just committed a felony, $40,000 in fine, and who knows how much time in jail. The Gulf of Mexico is now the Gulf of BP. The government is culpable. They're allowing this to happen. Right before our very eyes, the breakdown is occurring. It isn't an abstract event coming in the future. It's happening now. Stories are attached. That's all I got.